I was reading this thing the other day. Google bought YouTube in 2006 for $1.65 billion. In 2024, YouTube makes $1.65 billion of revenue in 3 weeks. And it's like, that's very cool. Less than 20 years. And you're making what you bought it for in weeks, every week.
I had this question put to me on the weekend. How much is enough money for you to be like, okay, I can't spend this much?
Do you think, are you asking me the question?
Yeah.
Okay. I think when you say spend,
You just like, it just keeps accumulating. It's not going south. It's always just going north. And you're like, fuck, there's only so many dinners. There's only so many times I get cars.
It'd be very difficult to spend like, 5 to 10 million a year. I think that would be very hard to spend.
I think so too.
Yeah. I think you like, if you want to spend 5 million, you got to spend 400K a month.
Yeah.
And it's like, how are you going to spend 100K a week? Like, I haven't even spent $1,000 this week.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? How are you going to spend 100 of that?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
You'll probably do a couple of big purchases here and there, but you're right. You're saying over the course of the year.
Cost of living goes up to 20 grand a week. How are you spending 80 grand a week?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Even if you ate out at the best restaurants and did that, what are you doing? Like, do you know what I mean? You'd have to be catching private jets and consistently. And
yeah, you're trying to do it.
Yeah. And it's like, do you really need to? And how much are you on the go? And like, yeah, it'd be hard to spend that money. Like, you get over it.
Absolutely. I've heard that from a lot of wealthy people saying that same thing, that exact same thing. They're like, it gets to a point where you buy that. So buying the Ferrari, buying the Lambo, buying the Porsche, whatever it is.
Yeah.
When you buy the very first one, it's like the best thing ever for like the first month, week, year,
like
whatever.
The first time you get a big paycheck.
Yeah. It's
the unbelievable
accumulation. What I think it represents is it's the accumulation of all the hard work, years and sacrifice and risk that you've put in has now paid off in that purchase for you to get into a position to buy that car and go, okay, I've got everything else sorted. Now I'm going to go spend a luxury that I don't really need and I can buy it and it doesn't hurt and this is great. I think it's what it represents in that moment.
No, I don't think that's it.
But then that moment goes away and then it becomes another car.
But I'll tell you why I don't think that's it. Because even if you didn't feel like you'd earned the Ferrari, it would still be a sweet.
Yeah, especially if you like it, like if it's genuinely like a passion of you wanting to buy it.
Or someone, like, you know what, you're not even going to buy it, just, hey, have my Ferrari for the weekend.
Yes.
Like, that would be, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That would be just as good or close to as good of getting your own.
You think so? I don't think so.
It'd be fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have it for the weekend, but I'd still want it. Okay, here's Monday. Here we go.
Yeah, I know, but like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, the level of enjoyment is going to be
actual enjoyment. Yeah, but eventually it's going to get to the point where you're going to wake up in the morning and go, tick, get in the car, you're going to start it, go to work.
Yeah.
And eventually it's going to become nothing. And then it'll get to a point again, your money's going to keep accumulating and you go, oh, I'm going to go buy a Lambo today. What color? Oh, what have you got? Oh, I've only got red in stock today. Oh, okay, I'll take that. I'll just go to Porsche on my way home. I'll go to Porsche, I'll get one of those too because I haven't got one of those yet. And then it just gets to a point where it's like, oh,
what's next?
Yeah, they don't become, it's not as amazing as probably you make it out to be because it's like, okay, getting in your own car now. You know, how many people would look at that and go, wow, fuck, I'd love to have that car. I'd give anything to have that car to drive around, but you get in it every single day and you don't think you're pissed if it's not on when you get down to the basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
it becomes people's norm. And that's where.
Is there anything in life where it lasts? Because you could say the same thing about anything. Like, I know people who are dying to have a kid, and I can guarantee you they would go home some days and just be like, oh, shut the fuck, shh.
Yeah, be quiet.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, dude, you're dying for that kid. And now that kid's here, and now you're saying shush. Or you're dying for that car, or you're dying for that chick, or that money.
It comes back to what we're saying, doesn't it? About we become
complacent.
Yeah, we get used to the norm. I used to think that about my old office. I remember when I first got my office, when I first started my business, sick, whatever it was, half a year in, and then made a commitment and got an office. And how excited and pumped I was to go to the office every single day. I used to love it. I used to love walking down the hallway, opening the door, and go, how sick's this? And then it's like, end of last year, like, oh, I want a new office. I'm over this place. And got a new office. We're in a new office now. We've got our own podcast studio. And the other day I was like, when I first moved in here, I was like pretty pumped. I'm still pumped. It's still cool that we got a nice place that we're operating out of.
Now.
Sorry?
It's work now.
It's work now.
Yeah.
It's already gotten normal for me. Like
mad, like crazy man today.
Yeah. Yeah, same. And I was like, cool, it's gotten back to the normal aspect of me being in the space. It becomes, okay, well, of course I've got an office. Why wouldn't I? Worked hard for it.
So what's next? Because, dude, like, there is no one thing you can do where the feeling lasts forever, in my opinion. Like,
perhaps it can be a similar thing, but I don't know, do you have to reinvent yourself or reinvent that thing and make it that little bit different?
You know, the other day, I was watching UFC and I put a multi on. All right, I put $50 on 2 fights. And I guessed how they were going to win and when they were going to win. So, like, by points in a round or knockout round 3. 2 fights only. That 50 turned into $1,150.
Yeah.
$1,100 is not going to change anyone's life in any dramatic way. I was over the moon.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so pumped. Yeah. I felt on top of the world, man. I was like, and then I'm like, what's this feeling? Like, nothing could bother me. Nothing. They're like, hey, this just happened. I'm like, it's fine.
$1,100.
This couches are full. They're just for free. Who cares? And then I'm like, what is it? Because, like, the reality is I could afford those couches. Why is this feeding into a part? And it's like, how do I feed this more? Do you know what I mean? And I was trying to work that out, dude. Because I was like, how do you hang on to this feeling? And then here's another thing. I saw this post by Lex Friedman. Do you follow Lex Friedman? You know who Lex Friedman is? You do. If you saw him, you'd know. Been on the Joe Rogan podcast and stuff.
Yeah.
If you saw him, you'd know. He put up a thing yesterday saying, I'm feeling lost.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to read it because I can't. I don't have Instagram. I'm feeling lost. I'm feeling lost. And when I feel lost, I'm sitting outside 7-Eleven and, oh, dude, sick.
Follow him. I didn't follow him.
Yeah. Feeling lonely. Just one of those nights. I'm sitting outside 7-Eleven at 2 a.m. like old times, listening to music, trying to figure out what it's all about. Silly brain is stuck feeling low tonight. Even though I know life is so fucking beautiful, these nights make the happy ones that much sweeter. I wouldn't have it any other way. If you're feeling low, hang on. We're in this together. You know what I mean? And I saw that and I was like, he's right, dude. Because, like, without the shitty moments, you can't have the highs.
100%.
Like, you just can't. It's impossible. You know what I mean? And then I was like, did I enjoy that bet so much because I've lost so much? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all the L's that you've taken and then you hit this and you're like, yeah, I'm going to make a MMA betting pay. Give tits out. Yeah, I don't know. And it was like, it was a sick feeling. And it was like, what's the feeling here? Like, because I could have made $1,100 in the business and been like, so it wasn't the money, but it was the winning.
I think it's the winning.
Yeah, it's winning.
Because I think about that even with our projects. When we win a job, I get pumped.
Yeah. But if you were winning a project every single thing, you'd only get pumped when you broke a record or, you know what I mean? Because then it's like, that's new progress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's winning.
It's the winning.
Yeah. And it's like, that gives you that feeling. What's the amount of money for you? Same question you asked me. Mine was annually, by the way. I was saying 5
it'll be there.
This is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Like 5 mils, 400K a month.
Yeah.
It's like significant. 100K a week. How?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Like net.
Yeah. What are you doing? Like, how are you spending it?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I reckon it's around that sort of figure too. But then it's like, am I playing small? I don't want to limit myself and play small, but it's still, as you said, like you're comfortably, when you're hitting that mark, I reckon you're comfortably making moves on a lot of things.
Yeah, no, but also, like, if I was taking home 100K a week, and someone came up to me and said, you're playing small, I'd spit on it. Like, do you know what I mean? Because,
but who?
Do you think, well, most of the time, people, like, no one
would say it to you.
Huh?
Who's saying, who says that to you if you're playing small? Like, if you had a Hormozy come up to you or GC going, 100 grand a week, that's cute. I remember my first job.
Yeah. Do you reckon? I don't think Hormozy would say that.
No, I'm just saying from the perspective. No, I don't think so either. I think they would be like, yeah, good on you. That's sick.
I'm like, yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
He seems like a very dry.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah,
We're
he's
soon going to find out.
Oh, wait.
You going to ask him a question?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, can you give me a hug?
He'll put you on his shoulder.
Can you? Yeah, it's,
It is massive kill you.
am I going to ask him a question?
Yeah. So we're going to have an opportunity to have a chat with him. What question would you ask him? Because I thought about that too. It's like, well, what do I really want to ask? I feel that a lot of the questions I ask, I already know the answer to.
Yeah, you know what I'd ask him? 2 things. 1, you know how people don't value what's free? I would say, you know that, like that's human psychology. We inherently undervalue what we haven't earned. And, you know, you pay attention.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you not charging people for the stuff you're giving away for free?
How good, what a story that'll be. Is like, you should tell the story about how you had your credit card ready when you did that book launch.
Oh, dude.
You should say that.
I was like, and I was like, hurry the fuck up. Like,
all right, you had it there. You're like, what am I paying?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm going to pay $5,000. Let's fucking go. And you gave it all for free.
yeah.
I lost my mind. You can say that.
Dude, my
Right,
brother would have
because-
went through all. No line.
And you're like,
freaked. I couldn't believe
how
it.
good's that? But you would have paid $5,000.
I was ready to
And I reckon probably 30% of the people watching would have done the same.
Yeah, he had thousands and thousands
Thousands
of people.
upon thousands. So did he miss an opportunity in that instance to go, well, look, even for in the future, say he does another one. Everyone's going to get ready and watch it. Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to leave my credit card here
What's the opportunity? If you're saying, did he miss an opportunity? What?
to make the sales. Because now it's like, if he does another one of that, you're probably not going to have your credit card ready.
Yeah, but
Like, oh, he's going to give this away for free anyway.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you'd be silly.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Like to do the same thing
Oh,
twice.
whatever.
But in his aspect,
But from now the perspective, I know he's saying give so much value, and then ask for something.
his thing is don't ask.
Ever let them come.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we did.
Yeah, well, when we were going to buy these tickets, you're like, oi, remember?
Yeah.
Like, it's not cheap. And I said, and then you said this to me, exact words. Do you feel like you've gotten, and it was about $8,000.
Mm.
Do you feel like you've gotten $8,000 worth of value from him? And I said, yeah. And he said, all right, that's it. Let's just pay the bill and go. It's like, okay, cool, let's go.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. I
almost feel like-
I have almost indirectly through your actions as well, because you've sold tickets using his. You've sold the products as a result of his strategies in my campaigns.
Yeah. And he's definitely had a solid impact from that aspect.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll either ask him that. That's one question. Or the other question is, why don't you have a school group? Like you teach people to go and create a school group and get people in and create, you know what I mean? That whole community thing. And it's like, why are you not doing that? And I worry that his answer will be, I have a school group. It's called school.
The whole thing.
Yeah. And then I'd be like, oh,
So you bring your pillow just so you can throw it out against the walls. Like,
again, where's my credit card? Yeah, there are 2 questions I'd ask him. What would you ask him?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Because as I said, I know it's like when you deep dive and you do so much research, and not only just research, but also self-development stuff. It's like, you know the answer, it's just execution.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like that. It's like, if I was
wouldn't
asking
ask
how
him
am I going to
anything about
scale?
business.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because I feel like he teaches all that. Like,
But
the answers are there.
That's right. The answers are there. I probably know, like when he says it, it's not going to be like, oh, what? Like, how did I not know that? I should have been doing this.
Yeah, that's going to be sick.
I almost want to kind of give him what we're doing within the whole ad space. Maybe it'd be a structure thing with, say, the consulting work, because he's doing a bit of that now. With selling tickets to events and building that aspect on, like the online training type thing. How do I blow that up? But again, I kind of know the answer already. It's more execution now for me.
And I also think it's more, as we get deeper and deeper into everything, I feel like it's more, even with this podcast, I feel like it's more just like, you need to do the reps.
Yeah.
And we've said that a million times, but like, and it's like, a million, is that it? Like, you need to say it 100 million times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need to do it repetition over and over and just keep going and going and going. And I think that's a big part of it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I was having a similar conversation with someone today, and it's like, you just got to keep growing. It's just going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Self-awareness, we've spoken about that before. I think that's important to have.
Mm.
Making sure that, your efforts aren't just, they're not going in the right direction. It's got to get to a point where you go, well, is this worth it? Am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction by doing all this work?
What moves the needle?
Yeah.
For you?
What moves it? Why do I do this?
No. Like, what is the action that you need to take for whatever it is that you want that moves the needle? If you want to make more money, what are the things that make you more money? If you want some of your time back, what are the things you're going to do now that are going to allow you to have more time next week, you know what I mean? And it's like understanding, like for self-awareness, understanding and focusing on those particular things.
Yeah.
Not fucking, oh man, my life's hard and I never have time, but all you're doing is like money making stuff. And then it's like, you don't, like, if you want more time, making more money right now is not the thing. Or it might be, like, but it's about understanding what you want and where you're at.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.